I'm Jane.
And I'm Amanda. Welcome to Come Dowse with me. So, what have you been up to? What's on the menu?
What's on the menu today? I kind of feel like chocolate cake, but no, it's too hot for chocolate cake.
Well, before you arrived, I popped to the shop and I dowsed to see, and I know what one of your favourites is, but I dowsed to see what I should get as our little 11sies treat. Is it nearly 11sies? And 2 star bars with our names on.
Oh,
Star
bars.
But yeah.
Hashtag star bar.
But do you dowse in the supermarket?
Oh, all the time, actually. Yeah. I organic cauliflowers. I'm often there with always wearing a pendulum around my neck.
Snap.
And I just wander around asking questions, and people don't really take much notice of me. I'm there leaning over the cauliflower going, and this one, is it this one? Is it this one? This one? No, that one in the basket. Same with wine actually as well.
Yeah, I like to dowse my wine.
I like to dowse my wine.
I start on the shelf, so I'll go, is it on that shelf, that shelf, that shelf, or that shelf, the very at the bottom shelf? And it's like, I'll dowse for which shelf it's on, and then I sort of, go, is it one of those, and then narrow it down like that. How did you choose your wine?
I just say, which bottle is it? And I just keep dowsing and I just go along like that, and I just get drawn, and as soon as and then I'll get a yes. And it depends. What's your yes and no signal actually when you're dowsing?
Well, my yes, and I got told as well that you shouldn't have my yes signal, but my yes signal has always been the same for the last 10 whatever years. So this is my yes when it goes round anti-clockwise.
Snap.
My no is backwards and forwards.
My no is backwards and forwards at an angle. Yeah. My no is kind of an angle that goes like that rather than up, straight up and down. If I go straight up and down away from my body, that's my search position.
All right.
So when I do a search, so I always start my pendulum swinging first so that I get an answer quicker.
Yeah, no, somebody did say about it shouldn't be counterclockwise, but mine is, and that's what my yes signal is, and that's what I'm clearing stuff for, and it's always the same.
I think there are lots.
I'm happy with mine. I don't feel like I need to change it.
Yeah, no, I don't think I wanted to change mine, and there are schools of thought that you need to program your dowsing tool to give you a yes or a no signal. But there are other schools of thought is just check in that your yes, because I think sometimes it can completely alter itself, and then you can get mixed messages. I've never actually had that, so I think it's.
I would, if I was wanting to reprogram it, I think I would just ask, do I need to reprogram it? And then if I do, and if it was something that was bothering you, then you're maybe not going to get accurate messages. You're not going to get accurate yeses or no. If you're not convinced, if you've got a thought of I shouldn't be going counterclockwise, mine, I'm quite happy with mine.
Yeah, mine's always been the same for years.
I didn't know that. Yeah. And have you tried dowsing with your left hand? You get the opposite.
I don't know. I never really thought about it.
You get the opposite. So for yes, you
show me a yes.
Mine goes the opposite way around.
No, mine's going the same.
So my yes is backwards and forwards, and then my no turns around.
No, mine's staying the same.
Oh, is it?
Oh, that's interesting.
Oh, you got your legs crossed. That makes a difference, doesn't it?
Oh, yeah, because I might have my energy. That's a Donna Eden thing, isn't it? Having crossed energies. Show me yes. I'm still getting it.
Yes.
Counterclockwise.
See, mine goes opposite. So that's my yes with my left hand. And no.
Show me my no.
Show
me my no. No, mine's okay.
I just don't use my left hand.
Show me my yes. Still doing the same thing. Show me my no. That's a good thing about having your legs crossed though, isn't it? You're supposed to be grounded.
Yeah, you're supposed to keep your legs.
You're supposed to have both feet flat on the floor,
Yeah.
Maybe that's sometimes when I maybe get mixed messages because I've got my legs crossed, so the energy is maybe not flowing as well as it could do.
Yeah.
Maybe we should dowse. Is it okay to dowse with our legs crossed? Is it okay to dowse with our legs crossed? Oh, that's definite no.
I know, I'm getting a no as well.
make it.
Oh, well.
Tried, could you?
Well, there you go. It's good to dowse without your legs crossed. I've got these today. You've got some of these, haven't you?
Oh yeah, these are
Right.
Right.
Whoa! Whenever
Take your chin out.
I know, whenever I use these, I'm not very good with them, but they are like take your eye out.
You are lucky. You've got little.
I've got
things
stoppers on the ends.
Mine's just whacked me in the chin, taking all the skin off my chin.
Yeah. Have eyeballs on the end of them.
I think you need to do a risk assessment for using these ones.
Yeah, these are the ones. I'm just going to show them on here. Look, these are the ones with the little handles, but
that whiz round. They're not great when it's windy.
No.
I used these the first time I went dowsing with Devon Dowsers. I used these, and it was a nightmare. They were like whizzing around everywhere. So Gwyn gave me a pair to borrow that were more solid. Actually, I've got some really good solid ones.
Oh,
these
That's
are lovely.
a good size, handbag size.
I've got handbag size ones. I'll have to show you those another time. I have got some ones that break down into little pieces that do fit in my handbag.
Oh, that's good.
They're like mini ones. So yeah, it's choose your tool.
Choose your tool. Yeah, well, I do struggle with these. I got these for when I was teaching dowsing a few years ago. Just so you can have a go of them and feel the difference. And some people they work brilliantly for. But yeah, this is what happens. All it wants to do is like swing around and whack me in the noodles. So I'll have my eye out.
Yeah, I don't tend to use these. These stay in the drawer quite a lot because they're like a weapon. They're like a weapon. The only time I think these are really good is if you're standing on an energy vortex or somewhere like that, or a power place. They spin really well. But yeah, but I also think if you're learning to dowse, I don't know whether it's because if you just tilt your hands slightly, they do spin round. So I think you have to keep your hands very, very still
and away from you.
Otherwise,
they do whack you.
Yeah, especially I think if you're asking for direction, because if it's something behind you, it'll turn around and it'll take you out.
Yeah,
take you out
completely.
Yeah, this is quite good for self-defense, I suppose. I feel a bit like a Dalek actually with these. I'm going to put them down before I do myself a mischief.
I'm going to do exactly the same because they're not. So what else have you been up to this week?
What have I been up to this week?
I had to dowse one of the fish. So this fish here, Princess. We've got Princess, Lily, Rose, Margaret. Margaret's a bum biter, she bites all people's bums. But this one jumped, there's like a little gap there, it jumped out onto the top of the lid and then it jumped onto the floor. So I picked it back up and put it in, but I was dowsing to see if it was, because it sunk a bit, and it's got a little bit off its top of its head.
Oh gosh, yeah.
But I was sort of dowsing just to sort of see if there was anything, if it was okay, and I got that it was okay, and that was about last week I think, maybe a week or might even be longer.
She's looking all right.
Time disappears, doesn't it? But yeah, so dowsing a fish.
Dowsing a fish. That's a new one for me.
I
don't think what I've been dowsing. But I think because I do it on such a regular basis, it's trying to unpick what actually coming here today. I was having to check which way to dowse.
It was busy, wasn't it?
Oh, it was horrendously busy today. Really busy. So I was dowsing whilst making my way over, but I was.
You went driving, dowsing and driving.
No, in a very safe way.
When you're driving, you can sort of.
I tend to do deviceless dowsing when driving.
If I'm stopped in traffic, I'll give it a.
Oh, I do the finger one.
Yeah,
the roughness of the finger.
Yeah.
There's different ways of doing it.
I've tried doing that one where it's like the muscle testing one where you do it over the top. I've tried doing that, but I just think I've got slippy nails and I don't trust that. I never get the same.
I guess it's about intuition, isn't it? It's that felt sense. Do I go this way? Don't I go that way?
I use it a lot for directions if I'm driving, or to sort of say what time to go to something.
Yeah.
So what time shall I set off? Because you can set off like 10 minutes early, but actually then you're just sat in traffic. So
yeah, and a lot of people actually, I think there's some dowsers that like to dowse the time to go to the supermarket.
I've done that before as well, especially during lockdown when it was all heaving. I would dowse and say, okay, what time? And it used to be sort of between 11 and 12 was a good time.
That's a good call.
Yeah.
That's a good call. I think, yeah, no, I've never really thought about dowsing what time to go there, but it makes sense. Save sitting in traffic,
and there's
save
no
sitting in a queue.
No queue outside. Dowse, see what time it is, and you get there, and just no queues.
Wow.
You're sort of straight through.
That's great. I love that. Yeah, maybe I need to do that more, but obviously not while I'm driving, because maybe someone needs to invent a system with sat nav that you can press a button and it dowses for automatic dowsing.
Yeah.
Now there's a thought, isn't it?
Bring it online.
Yeah.
But going back to the wine, I dowse to see which supermarket to go to for the wine as well, or which shop. So,
okay.
You know, am I going to Lidl's? Am I going to Tesco's? Am I going to
other
Co-ops?
Other supermarkets are available.
Lots of other supermarkets are available.
I tend to go to the like budget supermarkets for my wine, and that seems to work for me actually.
Yeah.
And then it's dowsing whether it needs to be red or white.
Oh, see, I don't know. I used to drink a lot of red, probably too much. But once after I got pregnant, I just can't touch red anymore.
Mm.
And not so good on the mulled wine anymore. Mulled cider, yes. Not so good on the Pims anymore since I had my daughter. But white wine, yes.
Wow.
White wine, anything fizzy, always good. Dowse my way.
Must be getting that time for wine time now, isn't it?
We've got our star bars to have. Let's go and have them.
Oh yeah,
let's go and do that.
That's it.
Star
Bye for
bars.
now then.
See you later.
See you later.